Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new SEGA News Bits. With me is Barry.
Yo.
Today, we're going to be talking about Dreams, specifically Project Dream. If you guys don't remember this project, it was announced last year by SEGA fans. They wanted to bring back the Dreamcast as a Dreamcast 2. And you know what? We hear about this all the time. Like every few years, fans think that, oh, I really like the Dreamcast. Let's make a sequel. And they're going to get together and petition SEGA for it. These people kind of made a little splash around the internet with a bunch of mainstream sites picking up the story. They did a change.org petition and got over 32,000 people to sign it, which obviously doesn't mean sales. And then we even did an opinion piece on this about how it was not that great of a idea, the way they were doing it. And now they announced that the project is dead due to, like, I guess in fighting with the group, and they don't. And we already noticed this because when we did our article, we would hear one thing from one person, and then another person would come and say, "Oh, that person doesn't know what they're talking about."
Yeah.
So it wasn't organized. Now it's dead. Here's Barry. You want to read the quote from the guy that they posted on their Facebook group page that they shut down?
Absolutely. They said, the project has been taken offline. This is due to a schism within the team caused by inefficient, boorish conduct resulting in members being removed and others leaving the team. Intentional behavior and an embarrassing lack of progress, seasoned members of the gaming industry have chosen to distance themselves from the project. I, too, am stepping away from Project Dream. Please note the Twitter account at Project Dream DC is no longer associated with this group. And I'm glad they mentioned that, because after this was announced, the Project Dream DC Twitter account was starting to message, I believe, the Dreamcast Junkyard saying, the project's not dead, guys, don't post that story. And it's like, but the Facebook page just said it's dead. So.
And let's be honest, as a SEGA fan, we're not. These people are kind of going after that nostalgia feeling people have, like, oh, I really love SEGA consoles. This was just going to be a PC in a box that was going to re-release Dreamcast games and like modern games and try to make money off of it on off the nostalgia of the original Dreamcast. This wasn't going to be SEGA hardware. This wasn't going to be what you liked about SEGA hardware.
No.
So
yeah. And I mean, it should be said too that a lot of the things they were saying were, you just said that it's easier said than done. This is them asking SEGA to either give them the rights, or SEGA themselves develop a console, develop an infrastructure, the notion of it being able to play old Dreamcast games again makes little sense. Like, it sounds cool and all, but then step back and think about it from a business perspective. Like, you're going to be having an entire online store with every Dreamcast game possible to download. Like, how the hell is that going to work? Like, it's hard enough for SEGA to make us, Jet Set Radio HD and Sonic Adventure 2. Like, that took a lot of time. So,
yeah, like, if they're gonna do it, then why would you narrow the market into a box that you created? Why not, I don't know, put it on Steam, put it on PS4, put it on Xbox One, and just make the software money? Like, makes no sense. And I don't think SEGA was ever going to support it. And I think fans just need to let it go. I mean, this is not a SEGA hardware.
No.
This is somebody trying to make, I guess, money off of SEGA brand name.
Right. And their hope was that SEGA themselves would back the project after the fact that, they got these signatures. But those signatures, it was such a small amount. I mean, when you really think about what SEGA would have to sell to make money, it's a small amount, I mean, I loved the Dreamcast. It's my favorite SEGA console. I kind of just want it to be great in the past. I don't want to follow it up with a sequel.
Can you imagine? It's going to be like those new Die Hard movies. It's like, just let it be what it was,
Yeah. I mean, I've said this before. We're reaching a point now, in a few years, SEGA will be a third-party company for as long as they were a home console developer, publisher, and people want them to suddenly come back with a Dreamcast 2. In this in this setting, and not just like the notion that Dreamcast 2 meaning another console, but like specifically Dreamcast 2. What does the Dreamcast 2 do? It plays old Dreamcast games. What else plays old Dreamcast games? Oh yeah, a SEGA Dreamcast. Go buy a fucking Dreamcast.
So at the end of the day, they could just re-release these games. You know what? Steam could play those Dreamcast games too, just fine.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Let us know in the comments below what's your opinion on this whole Dreamcast 2 and Project Dream. Are you happy that it was canceled? And would you even want Sega to like make a Sega console to play all your old games? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. Sorry for swearing.
If you'd like more Sega news, check us out at segabits.com. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social networks.